Alright, welcome to Flights and Outtakes. Continuing on from my last look at Attica Prison in Attica, New York, I thought it'd be fun to look at another one. This time we're in a little bit of a different location. This is Tukchang, or Pukchang, depending on who you ask, concentration camp. This is in North Korea. So this is one of the camps that you always hear about, that you've probably never seen even on a map or on an overhead and whatnot. So that's it right there in this corner by this turn of the road here. Series of buildings set up in squares and quads and things of that nature. I looked it up a little bit, and there's a couple of primary witnesses that people have heard from that made it out of there alive. One of whom her name is Kim Hae-suk. She was 13 years old. She went in there in 1975 when her grandfather tried to escape from North Korea. She made it out in 2002. I'm not sure how she made it out. I didn't look that far, but she described, regular executions. I think a number of her own family members. She might have been the only one to make it out alive in her family. But she witnessed cannibalism, torture. These North Korean guards, the way they run things there, it's as bad as you've probably heard and worse. So this is one of these very, very bad, awful prison locations. There's a few neighborhoods around here. It looks like kind of dilapidated houses. Definitely, even by Microsoft model standards, it looks like they're trying to go for, shacks. Something. If you go to Haiti, you'll see similar neighborhoods like that. Coming a little hot there, so I'm going to do a little loop here, and then bring it down on that straightaway road leading up to the entrance to the prison. Let's make sure we don't crash here. There's the road. A lot of barrenness out here in North Korea from the looks of this. This approach is going to work either. I think I got it. A little bit of a hard landing, but not too bad. I didn't damage anything. So we made it down. Nothing's ever too much to look at on ground level in a simulator, especially the way the photogrammetry warps and distorts, but it probably gives you a general idea what this thing looks like in real life. Barren buildings, not a whole lot of infrastructure to be seen. Let's get back out of here. Look at that. This thing gets up nice and easy. This CT. Good vehicle for this type of escape plot. Because getting down is one thing, but you got to be able to get up quick. You got over the Attica wall, and now I got up here pretty quick on that, dirt road. But yeah, that's it. This is Tukchang or Pukchang Prison, North Korea. Something you probably never thought you'd even get eyes on, but that's what it looks like. Barren buildings, a lot of torture and a lot of death, a lot of misery going on in there as we speak. That's the creepy thing about it. So I hope you enjoyed this look at, one of the world's most infamous prison locations. I'm sure there's quite a few in North Korea. Have a good night.